Sul, vi now Fredershay Basims. When last we left off, Samuel spent nearly all of the money that he had on building a second floor to his home. Now he has much more room with which he can put awesome things in as soon as he can afford to buy them, because he only has about 600 simoleons left to his name. Not to worry though, a few days at work will solve that problem. He really does earn a lot of money. Meanwhile, on the other side of the road, Dave and Yvette are going to enjoy that swimming pool that they spent a lot of money on. A lot of money indeed. Neither of them are going to work today. In fact, Yvette has already missed the call for work, and soon it will be Dave's turn to miss the call to work. We're going to get rid of that command there because he doesn't need to go to the shower twice. No, he most certainly does not. He's going to be watching a little bit of Yetiman, and then they're going to go into that pool and consider what they're going to do in the future. I think what they're going to do in the future is they're going to host the greatest house party that there ever was, which does require that you have a few things. You definitely need to be able to keep a lot of guests entertained, and you need to have a lot of food for them. You also need to be able to make sure that you are not going to work, sir. You have more Yetiman to watch. You need to catch up on episodes that you previously missed, and you need to go and watch that television. Why are you not going to watch the television? There we go! Now you're going to go and watch the television! The crisis has been solved. I think you need to change the topic to parties, because parties are always a good topic to talk about. There we go! Parties will be discussed while watching Yetiman. The only thing that will be discussed while watching Yetiman. There are a few things that you can actually get to make sure that a party goes well. One of the things that you can get is a very expensive thing indeed. Where is it? There it is! The Turntablets DJ booth for 7,129 simoleons. Turntablets introduces the first all-in-one professional DJ booth. Designed by infamous needle thrasher DJ Z Buffer, each booth comes equipped with two Lieberfunkenmann 2100 turntables. I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to say that word there. A tetrahide mixer and two sets of ultra-wide ferrofluid cooled Newcomb speakers with high-temperature thumb coils. A perfect setup for the beginning platter spinner or professional dance club DJs. Turntablets. When you're itching to scratch, it has Fun 8, Room 3, and is a group activity. You probably put it about there, and there are also other things you can get, like for instance, you can get, there is a buffet table as well. The Elegant Chef buffet table for 194 simoleons. If you demand only the best, then try the Elegant Chef buffet table. Those with discerning taste and a creative twist would appreciate the exquisite presentation and magnificent trays that Elegant Chef is known for. The choice for professional caterers nationwide. So let Elegant Chef make your next event an elegant moment. You can also get the popcorn stand, and there is a buffet table that was introduced for the vacation expansion that pretty much just has a different table. There is also this thing here, which I think is a way to dispense punch. We may get that at some point. And then there is that. I don't remember what that's for. I think it's just a different kind of buffet table. But either way, we're not going to be getting any of them just yet. We'll be getting them later. Also, changing the topic to parties is fantastic because that improves both of their social and they can improve their fun at the same time. Their relationship is a very strong one indeed. 94 in the positive on long term and short term. That is pretty amazing. Look at their mood. She has 4 out of 5 and he has 5 out of 5. I think it's time for you to stop watching that and time for you to use that swimming pool that you spend so much money on. Alright, it's time for you to, turn that television off. Do you need to sit down to do that? I don't know if you need to, but you did anyway. I'm sorry, dog, but why are you running over there? I have no idea why you're running, but run you will. Who's going to go first? You're going to go first, and we're going to find out if having a lot of energy determines if you dive in or if you just sort of jump in. You're also going to dive in eventually. You just need to wait your turn. Is he going to dive in? The answer is... he's leaving us in suspense. The suspense is killing us, and no, he is not going to dive in. Time for you to go and have a swim. And now you're going to dive in. Do they have conversations when they're in the swimming pool? I don't think they do. They're just going to enjoy it. And no diving was had there either. And there they go, swimming away the day, and having lots of fun while doing so. I do like swimming in a swimming pool. I haven't done that for a very long time. Alright, they're going to do that for a while, and Dog is going to be like, "What are you doing? I've no idea what you're doing. I can't go in there because I can't swim. I'd just drown otherwise. I'd just drown. That would be very sad." I don't know how long we're going to leave them swimming. A little while at least. Look how high that fun stat is. Admittedly, some of that is from watching the television, but swimming is a very fun activity for all Sims to enjoy. And poor Dog is like, "I cannot swim. This is a sad thing." I think Dog is just going to keep trying that for hours on end until eventually he gets so tired that he's going to go to sleep. That is one unfortunate side effect of having the swimming pools, because dogs can usually swim, but not Dog. Dog cannot swim, just sort of patrolling around the pool. Imagine Dog just be like, "No running around the swimming pool." And Dave has decided to come out and grab a plate of food. Well, you know, there is a plate of food there. Why don't you just go and grab it? It can't hurt after all. It can't hurt whatsoever. What are you going to do with your day? Well, the maid is currently working, so that's not a bad thing. Are you getting out of the pool as well? No, you're just going to swim for a little bit longer. And you know what? Why not swim a little bit longer and just enjoy the luxury that you have, because you're quite wealthy now. Not many houses in The Sims have a swimming pool, and yours is one of them. The one house that most people would never put a swimming pool in. But your house is that awesome that it has one. Admittedly, we could have made this room a bit bigger, but we decided not to, and instead, we have this, which is awesome. Alright, that is a very good meal indeed. I imagine your hunger is going to be pretty much maxed out already. You could have a tiny little nap as well. You could do anything you want to, Dave. And you should probably stop being friends with Bella and Mortimer and everyone else. You could even call over Samuel later. Why not, eh? And you're going to go and grab some food as well. That's an excellent idea. A brilliant idea, in fact. Maybe one day we'll jump into that hole that's in the ground. Who knows, eh? It is a mystery. We definitely do want to start saving up some money, though, at some point to make sure that we have the best house party we could ever have. And you're just going to wait very patiently for Dave to move out of the way, and unfortunately, oh no, he's going to actually go over there, because that's being obstructed. Fair enough, that was very sensible, and 20 simoleons there. Well spent indeed. What are you going to do? You know what? We're going to go and, is that Dog? No, that is actually Spike. You are currently relieving yourself over there. Think it's time to, can we call you over? We can call you over. Also, there was an interaction there that I may have cancelled. We should probably wait for Dog to come round here. Is Dog actually going to come over here? Can Dog actually hear us all the way over there? Dog can hear us all the way over there. Dave shouts really, really loud. The phone is going. I think it's time for you to answer that phone. You never know, it might not be about work, but it probably is about work. What we're going to do is we're just going to hug Dog here and just have some interactions. We also need Yvette to get to know Dog a bit better. Ooh, it wasn't about work. The clothspin critters you made win an award for most unusual use of household materials. You get a 1,250 simoleon prize. The money is just rolling in for them. It's like they went to work and yet didn't go to work. How fantastic. Alright, what do we want to do with this money? I don't know what we want to do with this money. Maybe we'll start saving it up for you probably want to get rid of that as well. Yep, you definitely want to get rid of that. And also use that. Can't hurt after all. And Dog is very happy to get the attention. Their relationship is very strong indeed, although these two really need to get to know one another. What are you going to do in the meantime? You could work on your... You know what? You're going to go and work on your cooking for a little bit and make that a tiny bit better. Why not, eh? You might as well go and get that 4th point of cooking and get even better at making fantastic meals. Meanwhile, I think you two want to have some interactions. We'll just have you pet Dog there, and then, who knows? You do need to get to know Dog far better than 9 points in the short term. And we need to make sure that Samuel doesn't stop being a family friend, because if anything, these two households, Dave and Samuel's household, do need to keep in contact. And Dog is indeed excited for the attention. It's like, more attention? More petting? Yes, I agree to this. I agree to all the attention. Excellent. I think we'll have them interact a little bit more. This will also help with Yvette's social, which is always a good thing. And that is, it doesn't really improve the relationship that much. Is it just on, that's only 7 and 9, whereas that is 100 and 100. So you're going to have to keep an eye on this and see if it can actually improve. Let's see here. That goes up to, that didn't really go up whatsoever. That is very curious. Maybe Dog only is able to have a decent relationship with the person that decided to adopt them. I don't know. But Dog is like, I am done now. I'm going to sleep here. And so Yvette has the afternoon, with which I think she'll just go and have a little bit of a nap. Why not? And you're going to keep reading until you get that level of cooking, and the phone is going. I think it's time for you to go and answer the phone. That might be even more money. Unfortunately, that interrupted Yvette's sleep, but hey. That is most certainly not money. That is about Bella. Which is unfortunate because she's no longer going to be our family friend in a little bit. You know what? I would normally be worried about that. But I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Not worried about that whatsoever. Alright, time for you to go back to reading and get that 4th level of cooking. Why not, eh? And maybe you, Yvette, might even learn some levels of mechanical at some point, just in case something breaks down. We don't want to keep having to call out the repairman if something does break down, and it does mean that when something does break, like the shower, you can fix it that much faster. If it's something like the dishwasher, that means you can fix it without a chance of killing yourself, because sometimes you will die if you don't have enough mechanical. You try to fix a big appliance. There is always that risk. Alright, you've nearly got that point of cooking, and I think you now have, yep, that point of cooking, which is fantastic. Go and get some much-needed sleep. A small afternoon nap will do you some good. There we go. You won't be sleeping for too long. Probably about that long. Excellent. And we'll just have you change into, not you, we'll have you change into normal clothes, and you're going to, you're just going to do a few things like take a shower and, maybe have a little bit of a swim or watch some television. Just, you know, a little bit in the evening, just to make sure that the day isn't entirely spent sleeping and swimming in the morning. Dog is barking at that chair and the checkerboard. That is something to bark at indeed, and they are not happy to be up whatsoever. It's like, why are we up? I am so tired. Why am I up? You're going to do that, and then this, and then I think you're going to ring Samuel, just to have him come over and say hello. It can't hurt, after all. It can't hurt whatsoever, just to make sure that relationship remains strong. Alright, you do have a few hours. Not that long, actually. Maybe just no, we'll have him come over. Why not, eh? And you're going to, you're not going to apparently go that way, so we'll have you go here. For some reason, there's a little bit of a problem with moving when Yvette is in the shower. So we'll just have her get out of the shower, and then we'll have you make that phone call. There we go. You go and have that phone call, and then you're going to... What are you going to do? You're going to go study some mechanical. That's what you're going to do. We need to use that time productively. Why don't you come over and say hello? I may even bring some food, or order a pizza. You know what? You could order a pizza. Why not, eh? Would you like to come round? The answer is, of course he'd like to come round. Marvellous. The brothers meet once more, and this time their financial situations... Aha! You've already gained 1 point of mechanical, because we were already having you work on that before. Let's order a pizza, shall we, for old time's sake? Why not? It'll cost 40 simoleons. You won't have time for a quick shower, but you can have that tomorrow. There we go. 40 simoleons, and it will be here very soon indeed. It does take a while, that phone call. It does take a while. If you have a quick meal, I think it might actually turn up faster. but it's a very big meal and you don't have to, thank you very much, dog. I think it's time to praise you for that. Well done. Excellent. You're just going to put that there, and then we will praise dog. Well done. You know, normally I don't pay enough attention to that to be able to praise dog, but this time, definitely will do so. Well done indeed. And both of them are here at the same time. It's time to greet you. You have your own key after all. You can just come in whenever you like, and then we'll greet Samuel. Hello, how are you? Excellent. We'll have that. It's piping hot and delicious. And then you could just put that on the floor while we greet Samuel here. We're going to just put that there as you originally wanted to. There we go. Hello, brother. How are you today? Are you well? Excellent. We're going to have Yvette study for that second level of mechanical, and then she's going to go to bed. Meanwhile, we're going to have Samuel go in here, and then we can have some pizza. Or maybe he'll just go in and have some pizza anyway. I don't know. He's just sort of standing there. We're just going to have a conversation. Why not? We'll have one conversation, and then we'll serve up that pizza. Just, you know, to catch up on old times and see how he's doing. How is he doing? Does he like technology? As I recall, the answer to that is sort of. He kind of likes technology, just a little bit. It really doesn't take that much effort to get the first two levels of any skill. Mechanical is a pretty important one to get, and one that Dave has been slacking on all this time. I wonder if, no, he's not going to go serve the pizza. You're going to go and serve the pizza. This is very important. Now the pizza is ready to be eaten. Time to grab a slice of delicious pizza that is generic flavored, the best flavor. You don't need any cutlery or any plates for this. Have a conversation about technology while you're doing so. Yvette can just grab a slice of pizza and then go to bed. Why not, eh? Might as well. No, I actually don't like computers, really. Not even slightly. Let's change the topic to parties, shall we? Everyone likes talking about parties, after all. Absolutely everyone. And Samuel is just going to go and use the toilet and wash his hands, I imagine, because he is very neat, after all. He's very neat indeed. You are very, very tired. Why did you show Samuel what Yetiman is all about, eh? Yetiman is, after all, very exciting. Very exciting indeed. And Yvette washes her hands as well. Why don't you come and watch TV for a bit, Samuel? I will show you Yetiman, the greatest show. You may not enjoy it, though. It's a little bit too whimsical for you, perhaps. Alright, I think we'll quickly change the topic to parties so that they don't incur any negatives there for interactions. We really won't have them talking for very much longer, but this is just nice, isn't it? You know, the two brothers just there watching television and talking about parties and generally getting on. Imagine, if you will, them just laughing about old times and be like, you know, remember when we had, like, we just moved in and we had barely any money and you built this, you built that house and you got that plasma television. This one right here. I mean, why did you buy that? You could have got so many other things. Just them getting on, because they really do get on. Long term needs to be a little bit better, but I'm sure they'll work on that over time. Unfortunately, it is very late in the day, so I think let's just cancel that interaction. And then we'll tell you, we need to have you stand up actually, otherwise that interaction is the only one that's there. We want to have you say goodbye there. There we go. It was nice to have you around, but it is very late in the day. Very late in the day indeed, and we really need to have you leave. After all, you do have work tomorrow. Be a very long day for you as well. How about one more slice of pizza? One more slice of pizza can't hurt, eh, Dave? Live life dangerously. Just have one more bit. Just one more. Maybe the other one as well. And the other one. Just grab all of the pizza. Eat all of it. Because it'll all just go mouldy by the time you wake up anyway, so just have all of it. There we go. One more piece, and then one more piece as well. Excellent. None of it goes to waste whatsoever. you should probably clean that up as well. Probably a good idea. And then you need to very quickly go to sleep before you just collapse on the floor. Yvette will never know that you ate all of it. It'll just be our little secret, Dave. You, me, and everyone else that's watching. Not really much of a secret then, is it? Oh well, time for you to get some much needed rest, and when we come back, folks, they'll consider what to do with the next day ahead, and then the next one. Also, you probably need to get up very soon, because your workday starts in just a few hours. Let's just, there we go. I think when we come back, folks, you need to get up very quickly and make sure that you eat something and then use the toilet before you go to work, because the carpool is going to be arriving in about an hour and 40 minutes. Ah well, one day of excitement and relaxation, and then it's back to the grind, eh? Isn't that always the way with a day off? One day off is never enough. It's never enough indeed. But every day that you work is one day closer to that amazing party that you'll host, and it will be quite a party. Quite a party indeed. Or it may be absolutely terrible. Who can say, eh? Who can say? So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Dag dag.